I want you to think about a child learning to tie their shoelaces for the first time. In the beginning, it's a complex task filled with lots of mistakes and frustrations. But with patience, guidance, and consistent practice, the child's behaviour starts to change. They start mastering the art of tying their shoelaces until it becomes second nature. This simple yet powerful example demonstrates the potential for behaviour change. Just as children learn to adapt, society has the capacity to unlearn harmful behaviours and attitudes. Australia's commitment to gender equality is commendable. I'm currently a board member on the Pacific Women Leads Governance Board, which the Australian government has invested $170 million into gender equality initiatives in the Pacific. I've witnessed firsthand the positive impact of such an investment. Amid our celebrations of gender equality progress in Australia, we must focus on my country, my other home country, Papua New Guinea. I'm sharing my personal story today, one that resonates with countless others. Growing up in Papua New Guinea, I experienced sexual violence, and unfortunately, my story is not uncommon. It's stories like mine that compel us to take action through the Grass Skirt Project. Our statistics paint a stark picture. We have the world's highest gender-based violence rates outside of war-torn countries. We rank 161 on the UN Gender Inequality Index, a far cry from our aspirations. And shockingly, 100% of women will experience violence in their lifetime. In any given year, 2/3 of women will experience domestic violence. Tragically, 75% of our children grow up amid household violence. Our young generation faces immense challenges. With a population of 11.4 million people, 50% of our population is under the age of 25. Our education system struggles to keep pace. This is where the Grass Skirt Project mission begins. Havea Cup and Wellness Expo, the Gym Box, and the 10 million strong leadership program. We recognise that gender-based violence is a complex, deep issue rooted in social cultural norms, economic disparities, and access to healthcare and education. We also know that it will take innovative ideas and local knowledge to get to the root causes of this harm. Our initiative employs the unifying power of sports to engage key populations and disseminate health and wellness programs aimed at eradicating gender-based violence. We know sport isn't just physical, it's transformative. Exercise fosters positivity and empowerment, whilst team sports cultivate growth mindsets through peer relations. Partnering with the University of Texas academics, we designed the 10 million strong leadership program to reshape attitudes towards gender-based violence. Our focus, the youth. They are the driving force and the catalyst for change within our communities. We tailored our program through consultations with over 50 community stakeholders to ensure relevance. Our pilot initiative empowers Year 9 students to intervene and catalyse change. Our goal is to nurture inner power, personal growth and accountability within these young minds. Let me illustrate the remarkable shift we're witnessing. For one Year 9 male student, in his application, he highly agreed that a man should tell his wife what she can and cannot do. He also agreed that he can do whatever he wants to do with his wife. For David, once confined by traditional gender norms, found liberation through our program. Playing alongside girls as teammates, he embraced collaboration, a shift mirrored by 88% of boys in the program. One day, he stood up for a female teammate facing ridicule, showcasing his newfound respect for equality. To his peers, David was courageous and he was taking a stand. David's transformation from a follower of tradition to a champion of unity is a testament to the power of sport and education. For Corey, she saw an opportunity to remove the veil that she hid from society. She described herself as not having a voice, and she desperately wanted to learn how to have more confidence. By week 3 of our program, Corey was confident to captain her team. When faced from a challenging opponent, Corey's resilience and skill led her team to triumph. By week 5, Corey was seen by her peers speaking in front of her church delegation. For David and Corey, they are unlearning harmful behaviours, fostering new dialogues, and building confidence and embracing respect. Just as the child masters the art of tying shoelaces through patience and practice, these youths are weaving the tapestry of equality, respect, and shared leadership, transforming complex challenges into second nature. I want you to envision the impact that you can create. The big goal of ours is to have all our programs in all high schools in Papua New Guinea. But to accelerate our impact now today, you can help us by reaching 20 new facilitators with a potential reach of 500 students. For every $10,000 above our target of $100,000, this will enable us to recruit, train, and scale our 10 million strong leadership program to PNG, Pacifica, and eventually Australia. As we tie up our shoelaces, we are reminded that the journey from tradition to transformation is a marathon, not a sprint. Thank you.
Do you want to see what happened? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Turn around. $58,000.
So I got asked earlier if, I thought this was like, do I like my job? This is not a job. It's my life. It's other women's lives. It's our community's lives. And so, this isn't just representative of, the great stuff that we can achieve. But I feel that there is more great things happening. And, if you like what I'm doing, please reach out to your friends and your families to support what we're doing. I'm really incredibly grateful for the generosity and the love, of the people that were here tonight to give, in such a way. So there are a lot of women and men that are impacted by gender-based violence. This gives people who want to do good an opportunity to learn how they can actually break violence in their own community, break the cycle, And so the biggest thing for us is that we know we have a good program. We know it's working. We can see it through the stories. We can see it through the impact that the students, they're changing. We want to replicate that around the whole country, around Pacifica and Australia, And my voice is not just a voice, it's an instrument to engage with other people and to also inspire others to do the right thing.